First of all, can we just say congratulations on your Emmy nomination?
Aw, thanks.
I mean, I know you had said that working on Jesus Christ Superstar was like a gift in itself, but what was your reaction when you heard you had been nominated for an Emmy?
I was like, will I get to hang out with Judith Light more? That's all I care about.
Yeah, right.
I mean, it was remarkable. It makes me feel especially just proud of the show as a whole. I mean, clearly it received 13 Emmy nominations, which is outrageous.
Yeah. You mentioned Judith Light. You're also in the same category as Penelope Cruz.
I know.
I mean,
I think it's one of those things where I feel like I'm getting invited to like somebody else's party. Do you know what I'm saying? Like I as a musician, I feel like I'm just gonna go be a fly on the wall and just enjoy getting to be there.
well, let's talk about Waitress the musical, though. Of course. I mean, I know it was a labor of love, and now it's in Los Angeles. I mean, what has it meant to you to share your work and this project in particular with so many people across the country? People like me who don't get to go to New York all the time. Right?
Totally, which was always me too, as well. Like I grew up in a small town in Northern California. I did not see the closest I could get to Broadway was seeing a national tour in San Francisco. That was the closest big city to us. So this is such a joy for me. I am so proud of the show. I'm so proud of my team and our collaborators. It was just an incredible project to be a part of. And the best part is getting to pull together this wonderful cast and crew who takes such good care of the story, and they work their butts off and they come and give you a beautiful show every night. So to get to share this show with Los Angeles, I mean, I went to UCLA, I lived here for 15 years, I'm basically local, I'm wearing a kimono, yeah, what more do you want from me, Los Angeles? And it's reaching a whole new audience, and we're really getting such wonderful feedback. I mean, this show has a lot of heart, a lot of humor. It's really, I know it feels girly because it's about a pie baker, but like, there really is something for everybody in this show, and I'm very proud of the music. I'm very proud.
That's all you.
So, yeah.
Speaking of music, the last time I spoke with you, you mentioned you were going to be recording this year, and then sure enough, you teased fans a video from the studio.
Yeah, I did.
By the time you hear this,
I mean, that's so exciting. I know they're chomping at the bit. What do you want your fans to know about this like next era of Sara Bareilles?
I guess I want them to know that it's a slight departure for me, but not in the sense of, I think I'm actually sort of swimming in territory that will feel very familiar for people, but it's a very rootsy, organic sounding record, and yeah, there's lots to share about it that I'm not quite sharing yet, but it's been such a joy. We're 13 songs in, so
wow,
it's happening. It's actually happening.
Well, then you know what my next question will be is, when is the first single? When can we expect you to drop something?
I would say optimistically, definitely before the end of the year. You're going to hear maybe even more than one song from the record.
That's amazing.
Yeah, I know.
See,
good job, us.
Good, you know, you worked hard. You did good, because the last time I talked to you, you were like, it's going to happen. But
yeah, I know. Last time I was saying that to myself, and I was like on the plane to Los Angeles going like, do I have enough songs for a record? I don't know.
Right. Well, I'm sure you're drawing from a lot. I mean, a lot has happened in the world and in your personal life since that last album.
Absolutely. So. And honestly, I feel so lucky that I get to work in a field where I get to sort of channel my feelings about the world into something artistic. These are songs that are about the world. I got songs about Obama. Really? I got songs about the other stuff. So there's a little, it's definitely a slightly political record, but it's always kind of, it's just about what I want to talk about.
Yeah. Any love songs on there?
Oh yeah, I'm in love. I'm in love. Yeah. There's you know, it's what I try to do with my records is sort of encapsulate the spectrum of what it feels like to be alive, and you know, it's the good, the bad, and the ugly. It's all of it. Yeah.
I do want to take you back though, because around this time, over 10 years ago, you dropped Love Song, which was your first single.
I'm not gonna write you a love song, 'cause you asked for it, 'cause you need one.
I mean, it's been 11 years.
Isn't that crazy?
It's so crazy.
I know.
And it still slaps. Like, you know, I still love that song.
Thank you.
I do. I mean, what does Love Song mean to you now?
Oh my gosh, you know, I've actually just been revisiting some of that old material, and I just feel lucky that song sort of arrived when it did. It was a return to kind of my the little stubborn part of myself that wasn't going to give in. And I think it was a really important validation at that moment in my career to be able to say that with my art and then have it be received so positively. So that song sort of set the tone, I think, for my whole career, and I'm grateful to it.
What would you tell that Sara over 10 years ago, and honestly aspiring young artists like yourself back then who are trying to break in?
I guess I would say what I continue to have to say to myself is be patient and relax as it is. You already have everything you already need. And so if we cannot be precious about what we don't have, and just really embrace what's in front of us.